Thank you for the kind words about us and our work at LDLC. You work at LDLC, Origi? Very impressive. You could just look at some of the players that have come out of the LDLC. It's been phenomenal. Okay, we have Lulu first pick, and the enemy gets Lucian Nami. I think that's perfectly fair. Fine trade. Lulu Zeri versus Lucian Nami is kind of a, you know, a bot diff type of situation. I think both is good. Both is good. Zeri Lulu, I think Zeri Lulu is a little bit stronger level 1. Level 1 bush control is super important. We will have to see what runes Lulu goes for. Do we get to see an Udyr? Do we get to see an Udyr? Blabber would be the kind of Chad to pick Udyr, right? Chad Udyr gameplay? Please? Please? Galio into Rise. Then he's gonna pick Kindred, no? There's no way they don't go Kindred then. Blabber is picking Kindred. The only way to justify this Galio is to pick a combo. Okay. I'm not so sure about this. Not so sure about this. Not a fan of the Gnar pick into Jax. I think Jax is just a stronger champ in general. Galio Nocturne definitely is a combo. It's a combo. Bro, have these guys seen the signs in LCK, by the way? Watch with Dom, we're gonna join each other. We're gonna go later.
But yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. I do really like the draft from Cloud9. I do think that TSM gave up some of their what you are looking for here. Yes, they did get the answer of
I reach out to many one-tricks about information about champs. There's no shame in that.
Protective bands up towards that top lane, but I don't think they're really going to be that concerned about the Gnar versus Jax matchup. It's not any sort of really lane-focused counter. So
I don't know. Nocturne seems strange to me. It's like the main thing we have to pay attention to if Nami is out of position, but I think Nami should never posture. Rise is going to be on the tanky end. He can definitely buy like stopwatch and Zhonya's. I also am not a super big fan. It's like Rise is very free to play here. Wouldn't TF Knock make more sense? No, it's just, I don't know. I thought they're going Kindred. I thought that was what is going to go. But it's like in terms of target selection for Nocturne here, it's like the only thing that really stands out is Nami. It's like playing Nocturne in a world where there's a Lucian with Gale Force and dashes and a Rise that has the opportunity to build tanky. Because here the enemy has so little. It's like on draft side, I think red side is just better. I think red side is better, guys. I'm not a big fan of the Nocturne Galio combo, but it's a combo, right? Like if you get value out of it and you snowball, and it's like one way this game becomes very hard to play is if Jax completely dominates side, right? That could be something that happens. Galio ults, Nocturne hovers. You know, maybe Jax just completely takes over the game of the first Herald. That's something that can happen, right?
It's not like you can really stack up Conqueror, right? You're not going to be hitting that Gnar very often, right? So you're going to be able to just prep up the grasp and then look to hop in, proc that grasp.
All right, we have a late invade here. Okay, late invade from C9. Okay, Maple's just punching away. I only watched the first game of this weekend. Oh, Blabber's in the pit. Oh!
Yeah, I think it was actually Blabber that got it, but
Blabber got it, but
a few different people. So one of them, the mini Raptor,
he didn't get level 2.
it looked like, so not actually gonna hit level 2, you know, on either.
This isn't super bad for Sedgwick. She still has smite and
Aggressive start though, it does work out at the end of the day.
she still has smite. There's no problem at all.
You know, trying to take away those Raptors and really push pressure onto their opponents. We did see Fudge Last week, I think it was, with the Fiora, level 1 invade. It was against Contracts, being able to push him off. Of course, this is a much smaller win, but still like that they're utilizing level 1s when they feel that they have...
Okay, level 2 on bot. They don't show us what happens at level 2 on bot. Thank you, LCS. Yeah, this is not an easy matchup, by the way. Very, very tough matchup mid. It's like, I think Ryze is super good in this matchup. And the thing is, it's like, Galio can't even like leverage early gank prio. Like, Nocturne needs to clear. Okay, decent trade here. One pot used. Keep in mind, this is Berserker with the Doran's Blade, so if they can find poke on him, it's also pretty decent. Sven plays Ahri. I think Ahri is better than Guardian in my opinion. I think you get a lot of value from the damage. Seju's into bot crab with 3 camps cleared, and then bot jungle is gonna cross into top. Oh, Bugi is even... he's just going. I misjudged the crab timer, I kind of confused it. No Q here for Boogie. Alright, we have a flash. Here on bot side, it's like often when you want to level 3 gank, you want to find the window where the enemy can't be level 3 on the lane, right? So often when you gank the solo lanes, it's on the cannon wave, and bot side you have a bigger window because you get level 3 on the 4th wave. Galio counters Ryze is... no, he doesn't. Ryze counters Galio, I think. Depends really on jungle matchup. He should wait for his Q. The thing is, if he waits for his Q, then enemy bot lane could get level 3, and then it becomes not the same gank anymore, you know? But his bot lane was hard trading, so it makes sense to go. Near with the trade. He has biscuits. Very late Lulu shield there, it's a bit of a waste. Bugi spots here Blabber, but Fudge is hovering. Good play here from C9 to hover for each other. Let's see how Fudge is going to move. They don't know where Sejuani is, so they feel very comfortable just walking away here. Bugi. Okay, Fuji. Stun. Jax is really good into Sejuani because of the dodge. Oh, he got stunned in the air on the Q. Fudge is flashing to Never Wonderland. Okay. This was very awkward. They never expected Sejuani to be in this bush. But good, really, really patient play from Bugi. And Fudge, he definitely throws away his flash. I think he needed to just Q over on his E. I don't know why he waited so long. Like, he could have gotten out for sure. He Qs out on the ward and then he just flashes out. That would have been completely fine. Blabber plays it kind of slow and bad. I think also here maybe Galio can look to hover earlier. Because Galio is not posturing, but they feel like it's pretty free. That's why he's not coming. I think they are very caught off guard here. Like Fudge. Yeah, I think the fact that Bugi was in this bush made it very strange, because they didn't think that Sejuani was here at all. Yeah, the flash is just bad. Huge base here for Maple. He got the Catalyst, while Galio just got the boots. So in terms of staying in lane and lane power, I think that Ryze wins out here. Big thing about Galio though is if there's a 2v2 and they go on him first, he's definitely going to be, you know, very happy about that, because he's very tanky with Mercs against double magic resistance damage. Blabber has no base, he's looking for Crab. He's just going to get the Crab or the Blabber. Galio has 6 as well. Blabber is going to take Golems, and then he should be very close to 6. Very close to 6. He's a lot of camps ahead of Sejuani. Like, Sejuani got the kill on Jax, right? But in the end, Nocturne took Raptors twice, and that matters, you know? Nocturne is one of those champions that can really capitalize on the fact when he gets invades in, so... Let's see now if Nocturne actually gets level 6 here. I think he's going to be super close. Okay, he's going to be 6 on the next camp then.
Intelligent positioning, we want to see them actually check that brush and find that pink ward, which has been there for a while, and they will be able to do that now.
All right, clear that one out. Make sure that they don't have vision there. Open up a little pathway for a potential lane gank. Nocturne very good at those as well once he hits level 6, but still counting towards that mark here for C9, while Boogie on TSM just now hits level 5. So Nocturne, you can see Blabber's about 2/3 to 3/4 of a level ahead of his jungle opponent there in terms of EXP. Solo level 6 just about to run out of Mega Narc.
Is the observer screen crop a little bit off? I don't think so.
Allow Fudge a little bit of extra help shoving this wave up.
Yeah, exactly. You can see Fudge already used his ultimate.
No.
Still at his ultimate. They didn't know where Boogie is, so he just wants to be there to try to make sure that he has that coverage to be okay, to try to reset this wave, to get this farm. You're just kind of showing, hey, you better be careful. I could be here. And now Boogie will show on this ward, but of course that was one that was dropped, I believe, by Blabber. So, keeping Fudge safe up in that top lane. But trying not to spend a lot of time, on this coverage. He doesn't want to just sit behind him in that lane and share XP. He wants to continue power farming. And now he's already up to 6. Berserker getting really aggressive, though.
Yeah, Berserker is ready to go. As soon as he hits level 6, he's in their face, ready to 2v2. But now with that ultimate already used, C9 knows trouble could be on the way. Maple shows up. Rune Prison on Sven. Goodbye. Good night.
Oh, shit.
And money in Neo's pocket.
Oh, man, that was actually great timing from Maple.
Fix.
I mean, this flash came up literally while he was in Rune Prison. I don't think he had it right at the beginning of it. There was a tiny sliver of cooldown remaining on it. So, perfect timing. Getting the regank, they'd already tried to didn't work with Sid.
Thank you very much, Bodega. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't notice. I'm looking at my own screen, right? Okay, so we had the Ryze ult into bottom side. Let me just rewind and see what happened.
Timing from keeping doesn't want to just sit behind it to get already used it.
Solo level 6 just about to run out of Mega Narc.
Not sure here what Nocturne is doing. Very weird.
Solo has that. Be careful, Blabber. So on this
Nocturne showing top. Ryze is hovering into bot. They know that he's not there, and Ryze just shows up. Okay.
Man, that's the worst feeling.
I think TSM can very much win this game.
Maybe if I just check that brush, he would be able to do it.
I can just scare him away, right? But unfortunately for Blabber, sometimes it's just those little things, those little corners that you cut that come back to bite you. TSM will be happy stealing away the red buff, and because Boogie had 2 charges of the smite, it's not going to stop them from taking the Drake either. So really nice early game coming out in the first 9.5 minutes here for TSM.
I mean, credit to TSM, yeah, they've really withstood this pressure from Cloud9 very, very well. Cloud9 clearly came in with a game plan to try to tax them early, starting with that level 1 invade on Raptors, starting with these things that were going to try to throw them off guard. The repeat invade on the Raptors was clearly the game plan here, and it's actually TSM that has been able to get more from that. Boogie realizing his Raptors were gone, laying a trap, getting first blood on Fudge, then gets down towards bot lane, forces a flash. It's the roam from Maple that makes good on that, but he has been the catalyst for both of the kills that they have, and he's really not that far behind in farm at this point either.
Cloud9 are still trying to apply that pressure, though. You can see there as they were moving a couple players up towards the enemy blue buff. No, they weren't able to steal it away from Boogie, but they made him secure it instead of passing it off to Maple. We know how much Ryze loves to spam spells with the blue buff, so at least taking away a little bit of that pressure the TSM mid laner would otherwise be able to exert. And C9...
Alright, I'm back to watching. Sorry guys, I spaced out a bit. I'm gonna stand up a little bit. I need to rest my back a bit.
Yeah, not just yet. Because there is Shelly waiting to be used here. However, if he can actually execute on a kill, especially up in top lane, if you can find that Gnar and Mini, get some sort of a dive or a kill there, then drop the Herald, that can turn into a massive gold swing. So that's something TSM is going to have to be really, really wary of. And I think that's why Solo was playing so respectfully. When Fudge was actually pushing up this wave, he just wasn't even messing with it. He actually just went back towards the Krugs, he's healing up off of that, and just waiting for the wave to crash before he actually approached to farm it.
Slowly this Gnar matchup begins to shift actually.
Careful, and when you take a look at the map, there's no forward vision yet from TSM, right? It's just those couple wards down on the bottom side river, and we can see Maple threatening that move once again here. They want to keep this river clear of Cloud9 vision, because if you can keep those wards out of that river, anytime Maple steps out of vision towards the bottom side, they've got to respect the potential.
Ryze is such an easy time itemizing this game, man. He can go Frozen Heart, he can go Hourglass.
It's going to mean Berserker and Sven have got to pay respect to that every single time they're down in bot lane.
This is like super winning spot here for TSM. TSM's itemization will be so clean. Lucian will be tough to target. Like, a Nocturne Galio combo is not quite the same as the Camille Galio combo. You can get away from this combo.
Expectations for the side of TSM. Blabber is looking here around this top side. The Eye of the Herald's going to run out. There's not a whole lot of time left to decide what, where, and when you want to do it. So Blabber's just going to go ahead, summon it up right there. If that's not already in charge range, Shelly's going to have to scuffle forward like 3 feet, and then she will be in charge range. Looks like,
Okay. Also, Sejuani is good into Nocturne. It's not like Nocturne can ever kill Seju or fight Seju. She has better CC. I just think it's high quality. It just right side draft is just higher quality.
Yeah, you have to give credit to TSM. They're kind of withstanding that pressure very, very well. They're playing around.
Jack's already been behind, makes that pipe dream definitely a lot more distant.
Every single time there's a crashing wave that could be dangerous. Notice that Boogie's actually been matching the pathing of Blabber. He's been moving up towards top side. He's been timing the camps that he's farming really, really intelligently. He's not just like mindlessly full clearing. He's up towards top side. He's at those Krugs any single time that Solo could be in danger because they knew with Herald there and Nocturne ult available, it was likely that he would be that target. We do see the first item though coming through for Blabber, so he did go towards Stridebreaker. This is my preferred Nocturne build. You can go full glass cannon, but
it's so good.
Yeah, like the damage is still really high, and just having that slow often guarantees, you know. Plus
I'm going to try to watch all of the games today.
That slow from the Stridebreaker almost always will guarantee that you're going to be able to land that fear, unless they have some sort of a flash or something to immediately react.
This is also a Galio with Road of Ages. Don't get me started on how shit it is.
CC or even soft CC that guarantees it is just damage written in a different language, right? You're getting damage eventually, just not a direct.
I don't think it's good.
So I like this item a lot. I think it just perfectly synergizes with the Champions kit. Happy to see Blabber building that. Over on the other side, Rod of Ages.
Solo AP Road of Ages Galio.
So around 23 minutes or so, you're going to see that.
He's gonna be so tanky. Yeah, he's gonna be tanky. Yeah.
I'm looking to try to make something happen before that. Try to get something rocking and rolling here as Boogie is down in the bottom lane with the wave ready to crash.
TSM, very winning position. All I can say.
It's interesting because there's a couple of schools of thought on how Cloud9 should be playing this out, right? You know, they do have their tools to get aggressive here. You look at Blabber, you look at Diplex, you're saying, well, you've been 6 for a while. You know, I would like to see you use your ult. But at the same time, I think Cloud9 may be looking at it through the lens of, all right, well, if we're just chilling and farming, I'd much rather have Zeri Lulu, and I'd much rather have the Jax, right? So you do have these win conditions that can kind of play towards scaling. But that being said, you know, TSM is going to be hitting these really strong points of the game where if they can continue stacking these dragons, it may force Cloud9 to come to them a little bit earlier than they're ready.
TSM is ready to go for their second Drake of the game. They already got that first one earlier after Boogie stole the red buff away from Blabber, and now it looks like they've got control over the pit here for the second as well. Blabber on the other side of the map deciding, okay, we're not going to contest this.
Zeri W was changed to physical, so she's mostly physical.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Berserker doesn't even have his mythic.
She has some AP, but
Boots Rush was pretty standard on Zeri, whereas on the other side, Neo playing free boots, he's got that Gale Force done, so not really looking to scuffle just yet. Gonna be happy to kind of just sit back, move this up towards top side. They're gonna go in now on a Solo, who should be fine, but at the very least, this is gonna be a tower, and I think that's just kind of being used to put that pressure down. They move up here with Sven.
trading 1-for-1, they're very happy. Not a big deal here.
And we'll see if
Solo.
they actually keep that bottom turret safe, but it doesn't look like it. So TSM are gonna win out on that as well.
Oh, hey Fab.
Still 15.5 minutes into the game. TSM.
How you doing, brother?
Very similar to the Cloud9 expected goal.
Hey Fab is my habibi.
Really nice stuff from them.
We work together in Fnatic.
Doing a really good job. Blabber at the very
I miss him very much.
on to the Herald, so they saw they were going to lose that race.
This is my favorite performance coach.
Potentially towards bot or towards mid to try to get something a little bit more with it. They weren't going to be safe to actually try to siege the tier 2 top or anything like that. So
there's no Darius in this game.
You hate to see it.
Yep.
Yo, Coffee Bandit.
Well, hopefully it's one of the.
You guys made miracles with Fnatic.
Really had any super long pauses. I don't want to jinx this, but hopefully.
Were there multiple performance coaches? There was Fab and then there was Sense.
Drink over and saying, man, I really don't want to spill my drink, but now that I'm thinking about it,
Sense came after Fab. But Fab
it's gonna be fine.
is my boy.
They're making it work.
Fab is my boy, man.
Okay. Hopefully.
Fab is the GOAT, yes.
Right. That's where we're at right now. We'll let y'all know.
He's the king of the pickle marathon in Berlin.
Yeah, honestly, really impressed with the TSM early game. Cloud9 hasn't been able to run over him with that invade and everything like that. I think TSM sort of showed Cloud9 they weren't going to be walked on all the way back with that level 1 invade at the chicken camp. Yeah, Blabber happens. I guess he got the big chicken, but you pointed it out. You look at you press tab, you look at the creep count. He only had 2.
Yeah, the king of the kebab pizza marathon.
Lead he was looking for by hitting level 2, anything like that. Didn't allow him to get far enough.
The long walk into pizza. Bro, my pizza place
shadowing him.
at the Zoologische Garten is closed, man.
Some of his own proactive plays.
What's up with that?
Sven, which was then cashed in from Maple.
Racism.
Trap and actually killing off Fudge. So the refs are now investigating a potential audio issue. That is all the info that we have for you. We'll update as soon as we have anything more, but hopefully it will be quick. We can see a lot of the mythics now pretty much coming through across the board, just the supports.
Racism.
To complete them. Nothing too atypical really coming through. Just interesting to see that it is Striker.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. The draft is so fucking bad. I think so too. Like,
We do have Radiant Virtue on the other side for Sejuani.
investigating potential audio issue.
Junglers you want to build are just kind of the junglers that can build Radiant Virtue.
I'm gonna tell you something, okay? When I was in Mexico, when I was at Worlds, okay, I said I can't hear my players. You know what the answer I got from the NA referee? He said, "Yes, you can." I was like, "No, I can't. I can't hear my players."
Something else we can check in on though, while we are waiting on this pause, is Berserker's actually holding the top KDA spot.
You should be able to.
15 KDA for him.
And I'm like, please, look into it. Believe me when I say I can't hear my players.
Line is almost more impressive though. 24.
Bro, one time, bro,
But FBI, you know, having
one time as well, man. One time as well. It's like, Marek couldn't hear himself. He's like, I can't hear myself. Can you remove it, please? I mean, can you bring my voice back? I don't know which one it was. It was either remove or not. It's like, you should be able to hear yourself. And Marek's like, no, I can't. It's like, but you should be able to. It's like, yeah, but it's not working. And then they went from the control room on stage, took Marek's headphones and tried.
Just not dying a lot doesn't mean much unless
And then it's like, oh, you're right.
still doing a ton of damage and still actually contributing in meaningful ways.
Bro, one time as well at this event in Mexico, we had a referee. He was trying to talk to us. He was trying to talk to us, and he thought we were ignoring him. First, he thought our microphones weren't working. But we heard him, but he couldn't hear us.
Very competitive in that role.
And because that role is also the one that is
Bro, he wasn't on our comms. He just didn't hear us. So it's like we hear him talking. Oh man. We heard him talking and he was saying, yo, their microphones don't work. And like, they work, you just don't hear us for some reason.
We're good.
And then he's like, I can see them talking, but I don't know, man.
I'm proud of you, Isaac. Thank you. Okay.
Why is Razor flirting with the referee? He's not flirting, come on. He's just being Razor. He's being a weirdo. Thank you, stop flaming me in Spanish.
So as soon as he builds that into the upgrade, it will immediately become the Seraphs.
Yep, but that is a really big spike. A lot of champions, you talk about powerful items, that item is so strong now.
Bro,
You're looking towards
where does Galio go from here?
it can actually be so difficult.
Bro, he's not even started his build. He's like, what is he cooking? Who let him cook?
The TSM here grouping up mid, 4 members mid here. Nocturne is there to cover, so C9 should be able to wave clear, but TSM threatening.
TSM tried to shove this one down, but C9
Who let him cook?
enough manpower to only give him about a quarter of the turret's health.
Bro, where is this Road of Ages going from here?
From that one now, it'll be Neo and Chime.
Is Roa Galio giving good? No, man, I hate it.
Squaring off over these waves. As you can see, top laners still up there. Fudge still pressuring Solo underneath that tier 1 turret.
And it's kind of about this push and pull, right? Ryze now has the push here. We saw that Jax had the push top.
I could see myself working in the Arabic League. I could see myself working in LFL, LFL,
It's about which solo laner can really
LJL.
because now that Diplex has actually gone down towards bot, look what Ryze is going to do. Ryze is going to move towards mid and give TSM pressure, give them threat around that mid lane. It's this push and pull back and forth because the teams don't really have vision established enough. Like Ryze can't just push towards that tier.
We're talking about minor leagues. LEC, of course, man.
He just gets the shove and then comes down. They do have to pay respect.
Just come back to LEC, man. Let me wait, man. Let me wait. Let me cook up a good team, guys.
C9 has good deep vision up top to actually cover for the split push, but down bottom, they've got really nothing here, and that is why Sven and Berserker are moving away from mid lane down to help cover Blabber, knowing that a trap could potentially be laid. So
Let me cook, guys.
Allowing him to clear out some of these
It's fine.
establish control in their own
Okay, Galio about stopwatch.
Pretty close here to
Allahu Akbar.
big upgrade for Nocturne.
He's useful now, guys.
Yeah, it feels good to have it.
Maybe this is the build. He's just finished his build now.
Once it hits level
He's gonna buy a relic shield, and that's it. He's not farming anymore. Guys,
From 2500
Galio buys relic shield,
to 250.
and that's it. His build is finished.
Rank 16, so, or level 16, I should say. So definitely does increase massively in range there, especially when you are looking for those types of lane ganks and hovering, you know, in those side lanes, which I do think we're going to see Blabber playing towards. He's also got to make sure he gets that Herald down, because that is going to expire very, very quickly. I think he's actually going to have to drop it in base, or at least walk out a little bit and then drop it, because that is about to expire. You definitely don't want to.
You missed. TSM was stomping, man. Alright, so he bought the stopwatch. The timing is not so bad. They need to contest this Drake. If they lose this Drake, it's rough. Very rough.
They're going to actually look to commit to this, though. You can see they're bringing everyone mid. They're even going to TP and Fudge, and Diplex is moving in. So Cloud9 is saying, we are getting this Herald charge. We're going to bring 5 mid.
Okay, Maple Story.
Pressure here to get that Herald down. Fudge
Maple Story has, I think, Archangel in base. That's why he's looking for that base. He's a pirate.
Between 2 heralds, Cloud9 got 2 separate half health bars on tier 1 turrets and 1 plate.
Yeah, well, at the very least, they did
Holy shit, Gordon Ramsay has been cooking his whole life.
take that down. But this one
Did you see Grab say you worked a miracle in Fnatic?
has that TP advantage, so
Yes, I didn't see it, but a lot of people have told me.
Leo,
It's
the base unless he can heal up off this. Oh, they're gonna
it's nice to hear that from a peer. Whoa, 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 what happened? Okay. Maple, can you 1v9 Maple? Shit, I need to watch that again. Come on, Maple. Come on, Maple. Maple, press tab, your shield bow. No. Maple, Maple, Maple. I prefer Mahogany anyway.
to life, biding their time. They
Gosh.
have an opportunity here to go in the mid lane. Neo had chunked out Berserker, but he spent a lot of his
Wait, let's rewind that tape. I missed the first frame of how the fight started.
off this. Oh, they're gonna go in.
Bro, the Lulult. Bro, look at the Lulult. Wow, the Lulult.
But TSM's able to disengage from the Galio ulti, but now coming in looking for the taunt on a multiple targets. They grab 3. Chime's already down, and Boogie's gonna be forced to flash back over the wall. Neo runs, and Solo's now the target. From the Galio.
And the question is, why the fuck are they hitting the turret? Just fucking take over river now. Like, the fact that they're hitting the turret here is so fucking haram. Haram. You can't spell haram without aram.
Go back to base unless he can heal up off this. Oh,
Nah, the Lulult is huge here, by the way. The Lulult is sick. Really sick Lulult.
It's Blabber immediately entering, but TSM's able
And then Fudge's flank is really good with the Nocturnaut.
on a multiple targets. They grab
It's just a player gamp.
Chime's already down, and Boogie's gonna be forced to flash back.
Bro, harem is a completely different word.
Here comes the Fudge Copter, and C9 tears
Oh no, Maple.
But Maple's ready to fight back. He tries to get the damage on
Maple.
but it won't be found. Berserker's got the shutdown, and C9 gets 3 for 1.
C9 come to life.
Okay, game is still alive and well though.
Find the opportunity here to go in.
Alright, so let's go back to live.
Berserker, he spent a lot of his resources to do it, and they say we can just engage. There's so much CC that is there. You know, Blabber gets in the middle of everyone, hits all the Strikebreaker slow, Galio coming in, everyone has to flee, and then in the midst of that, Fudge is on top of your team, pumping out the damage. Cloud9 able to come out on top big time in that, but
Holy rap god.
dragging off the back of it, so TSM still potential to fight for this. We'll see if they're able to get on the map fast enough though, because Maple does not have his TP. So if I don't know, it's gotta be now.
Oh, nice Buble. Sven is pushing forward. There's a tanky Sejuani. Aftershock was on. Oh, Solo with the triple stun. Okay. We need Lucian to do more damage. Rise is not here yet. Here comes the DPS. Oh, Fudge with the nice E. Holy. The champ is too OP. Come on, man. Rise. 1v9 it, bruv.
Berserker got a quadra. Maple's the last man.
Ooh.
They want it. Little help.
Oh.
Trying to fight all 4. Blabber goes in with
Polymorph. Fear. Taunt. CC. Give me the penta, he says. Give me the penta. Oh.
the Cloud9 AD carry.
The whole team comes together.
Bro.
To get Berserker that penta, and it is mission.
Congratulations, guys.
Cloud9 here. They get
Congratulations, Blabberoni.
the dragon.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Blabber, one of the best junglers in LCS all all-time.
Jizuki would have won if
1,800 all-time LCS assists.
What a play to get it off of. Run it back. Let's see it again.
Okay.
This was pretty
So Rise is not here yet.
On to Sven, and they think, hey, we can actually take down this Lulu, but
My man Sejuani, what is she smoking, man? Why is Sejuani she keeps walking? Look at the bubble. Bubble, W, half HP. Walk out. Walk out, mate. You did so well. You did so well.
we can actually take down this Lulu, but
Where's Boogie going, man?
here, great bubble onto Sven.
Boogie, man, you need to up your APM a little bit. Some more APM, please.
Out of there, and the CC stack is so massive. Taunt, knockup, polymorph.
Oh, man.
Everything landing onto Boogie here, and despite how tanky he is, it finds the time for
Boogie.
Berserker has that lethal tempo stacked up. He is just going nuts in this fight. Then Fudge goes forward. The ulti comes.
Yeah, well now Berserker is complete 1v9, guys.
What a reaction. Wow. Stone Cold kill.
On Galio,
Now...
Nocturne Fear. There's so many different ways to knock you down. And that was really, really impressive team fighting from Cloud9. Ones that you want to see people go back and watch and do those kind of team fight breakdown style plays on.
Yeah.
Because Cloud9 really navigated
What a
it
disaster.
well, where there's so many moments people are
What a disaster, guys.
10%, 20% HP. They're still re-engaging back into the fight and surviving with very, very low health.
Soon the Galio is completely unleashed.
Incredibly well.
And those are the moments that can also give you the biggest wins. I mean, Jat was talking about it in
Oh, the Galio is so strong now, guys.
started today with the Cloud9 versus FlyQuest match this past week.
Why is Rise not buying armor, by the way?
Doing the same thing to Cloud9. Just
Imagine this Rise has a bit of armor, has some mercs.
plays that can end up giving you some of the
He
biggest
would be
advantages.
unleashed.
TSM was up 1,000 gold before those past 2 fights before the Drake, and then after those both settled, it's now swung 2,500 gold the other way.
And that's one of the really
Nah, Adam had it in him.
against these incredible
Adam had it in him.
teams. When you think back
I
to the
did
Summer
nothing.
Split last year, the team that was dominating was actually EG, right? And it was so much about their 5v5.
Okay, Lucian is still a juicer. Okay, let's see what happens.
It didn't matter where
He doesn't have doing B Rise hacks, that's true, yes. Oh, what is the Lulu doing behind here? Alright. Leverage, leverage, mid turret, leverage.
He was in the river with multiple people, but he did go off a little bit of solo mission there. You gotta be careful.
No, rapid fire cannon with Nami is perfectly fine still.
Buddy system.
It's not that bad, guys. It's not that bad. With Nami, it's okay, guys.
Is this your right?
The best
It's okay.
Maybe that's one of those greedy recalls back from his AD carry days. His AD carry brain took over instead of his support brain.
I mean, Yordles kind of look like kindergartners. So maybe
To be fair, this is a game where Quick Blades is really good, so I understand why you guys are calling for it. Quick Blades is really good here.
like a harness, a backpack harness. That's what Blabber
Because it's like getting faster E cooldown is a really big deal in this game.
When you jump in, easy money. But we do have 40 seconds before our next.
What do you think is better on Zeri? Triumph or Overheal?
TSM's Drake stacking.
I think probably
Previous one. Does TSM even want to fight for this? I mean, the last fight in open ground.
probably Overheal,
It's tough. I mean, I think that they.
especially on
I
live.
don't think you can just sit back and do nothing. But the scary part.
Both is fine. I like before live. I think both is fine.
Before he quick blades now, so that's a massive spike for him. That may dissuade them from doing it, but I think just giving infinite time to Jax to scale and split push in the side lane is not going to be the play. It's so hard for TSM to play side lanes against Nocturne and Jax.
They need to play very slow. Like Rise needs to do a lot of rotations.
Yeah, Blabber loses half.
Okay, Fudge is very tanky, guys. Don't get baited by the food gear.
Back up from Diplex. Blabber charges into the back line. He finds Chime. Surely he's going to die here. Fudge is huge, and he keeps pushing forward. A shutdown back of a Berserker, a kill back on a Maple, and another on Solo. Boogie runs away, but Fudge is still ready. A double kill back over to Berserker.
Cloud9, no hesitation, diving into the back line there, and you said it. Blabber surely is going to die, but he survives as Diplex is able to push out Neo, and he's able to buy the time with the stopwatch there. Super high value stopwatch. As Cloud9, no fear on pulling the trigger on these plays. They just get right in there. So
Mate.
they're just committed in onto Blabber, and you're thinking, oh, maybe Cloud9's going to be hesitant around this play, but Fudge just finds an angle.
Mate, he's buying Force of Nature, mate. What is this build? Oh, I don't want to be that guy that always flames. I really don't like it, but man, what is this full armor Sejuani, dude?
Really looking like one of the best team fighting teams in the league.
I liked how they split it at the end for the Drake and the Baron 2 to get both. Let's take another look at how this started.
Yeah, look at them. They're just trying to go inoffensively onto Fudge, and Fudge says, all right, I'm just going to turn around. He just jumps past the front line onto the back.
I don't know, man.
Three-man counter Counter-Strike.
That is crazy.
Blabber dives in the backline, flashes forward, finishes off one kill, goes into the stopwatch, and then his spell shield has come back up, so he can go back in on solo, absorb up that boulder toss or stun or anything that's going to come right at him, survives that easily. And again, it's just Berserker untouched. They're not even forcing summoners off this guy. His Cloud9's frontline is just buying so much space for him.
Well, TSM trying to find a collapse on the Diplex here. However, his Zonias is enough to make it so that that attempt is going to result in a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, I actually really like the ult there from Blabber. Even though he doesn't take it in, it creates that chaos for TSM.
Okay, I tweeted this.
TSM aren't sure. Are we getting flanked by Fudge? Is someone coming in from a different angle? We need to...
It's like Jax is full tank, by the way. Like, they can't get baited by him like that.
Here, pushing through mid and bot. Diplex has to be a bit careful, though. He's getting really low.
Yeah, he's got no Zonias left.
It's okay, Diplex is so tanky.
Now as Fudge finds the counter-strike onto Neo, but go after him. It'll be a one-for-one trade here at the start. Blabber still in the front line.
Nah, bro.
Solo jumping back away.
Oh, no.
Still looking and ready to fight here with
Okay, Buble.
Now he's winning the counter-strike.
Oh, Rise got the deeps. Rise got the deeps. He's got the Riz. Come on, Maple. Oh, nice Buble. Oh, the cleanse. Oh, Berserker is just... doesn't belong in this region. Oh, he's stealing the shields. Oh, he's damn good at it. Oh, that looked clean. That looked fun. That looked fun.
Berserker has never seen a fight he doesn't like.
Holy shit. What a psychopath.
Towers there, straight into the base, trying to find the kill. As this one got a little bit crazy, a little bit disjointed there from Cloud9. It looked like Berserker was just thinking he was going to head back down towards bot. And actually
What a psychopath how he's pushing forward.
For the fight. So he's going in on the re-engage, and that's where things get a little bit crazy. You know, this is earlier on.
Maple needs to 1v9, dude.
Boogie is doing a really good job of actually zoning out Berserker. Berserker is not really a part of this fight for a very long time. You watch him on the bottom side of your screen, and as Fudge is going forward here with Blabber, you know, they're starting to get really, really aggressive. Now look at the mini-map. You know,
Okay, let's see how many misses. One.
Berserker starts head towards bot right here. He was heading towards that bot side, looking to farm. Then when they
He also missed, like, he just missed the Q in his kit by not using it.
So fed. He finds the opportunity here. He has the QSS available. He
Bro.
has the flash, so he says,
Maple Qs are flying, dude.
Flashes in, tries to take out solo, can't quite do it. You know, Boogie does.
It's really cool here at the interaction of Zeri. She steals Maple's shield from the Archangel.
Onto Maple. He knows he went a little bit far on that one.
It's like, all right, that one was a little aggressive.
Like, okay, my bad.
Yeah, Maple.
It's all right. For C9, they're still up about 2,500 gold. Less than 2 minutes before the Drake spawns. About a minute after that, Baron's going to be up and ready to go again. 1,000 gold shut down, critically finding its way onto Maple's Rise. I feel like this is really the TSM win condition at this point.
I mean, he almost has his death cap off of that. That would be his 4th item. And when he hits that death cap, you start to get some sweaty palms a little bit when you're playing against that Rise. You know, Cloud9 has
Okay, at least Maple is going for Chad build.
If Rise can free fire and start splashing,
This is a nice... Honestly, if you buy Road of Ages, like, buying armor and MR at least makes sense. You know, you have a big HP pool, at least you are making it cost efficient by getting armor and MR. At least does that, you know? At least does that.
There's so much pressure, so much CC that is going to be flying at him. We know Berserker is going to get space. It's not a guarantee that Maple does.
Yeah, Berserker having
Maple is going for, I need to carry the game build.
80% crit chance.
Let's see.
Quick blades too. Very, very scary stuff for the DPS potential.
And look at this. He has his QSS fully upgraded, so he's got the Merc Scimitar, and there's a Mikhail's. So there's double CC cleanse on him. So it's not even like...
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Overextended. Blabber flashing after Neo to make sure he keeps him locked down with Fudge's follow-up through the...
Mate, you look at your Rise, man! Look where your Rise is! Look where your Nar is!
Not gonna get a whole lot there as TSM loses their AD carry. 20 seconds left before the Drake. Neo will be back alive.
Neo, man!
Fight for the Baron, but you would think this Drake 100% goes the way.
Bro, Neo took the blue pill, man. He took the blue pill. He's fucking, he followed the lady in the red dress. He dashed forward. Oh, man.
On that fear tether. Unless you're already at max range, when you flash, he can...
Oh, man.
Down. Sure, you have the cleanse, but you're slowed up. You know,
oh, shit, man.
To catch up to you.
Oh, I like the Elixir purchase. Really good Elixir purchase here by Galio, by the way. Really good. Really good. This is a very dank Elixir purchase. Okay, very dank. Because the Nash and the Drake are crossing in timing, the window of fighting is very likely.
And not just the Death Cap being
Good Elixir buy. Guys, don't disrespect Elixir, by the way. Elixir is fucking strong.
here for Maple.
Really strong.
Like you said, the issue is free firing time.
Here, at this point, I wouldn't mind if Galio just buys Elixirs and Relic Shield and just fucking doesn't buy any more item for the rest of the game.
It's gonna be scary. I mean, he's not even
Go for it.
Merc Treads, right? He's not into actually resolve trees, so he doesn't really have any tenacity whatsoever.
Control wards,
from his runes.
early game, often they're a big meme, guys. I agree. But when it comes to Nash fights and Drake fights that are gonna decide the game, control wards are really broken. Don't inflate the conversation. Don't put one conversation in the other. Blabber is very strong, man. He put the chains. Good chains buy. Really good chains buy here by Blabberoni. Putting chains here on Rise is dank. Rise has no tenacity. That's the combo. Neo with the ting. Solo with the W. Alright. Maple. Maple. You need to damage Maple. There's too big of a gold advantage here, and the triple mountain is just rough. The triple mountain is too rough. Honestly, it's funny, but Road of Ages, together with Zonya and Banshee, you actually get dank value. And now when he has 3 mountain drakes, it's really insane. 3 mountain drakes with this build? Holy shit, you're fucking stacked, dude.
TSM, a great start to this 3rd week for them.
What a team fighting squad, man. Honestly, again, I want to give props.
What are they doing? They're shaking hands.
15 minutes of the game they played.
C9 is so much better, by the way. C9 is so much better than the opposition.
One chance.
So much better.
Ahead of them.
They are miles ahead.
Absolutely, and congratulations.
Miles ahead.
100th career LCS.
Great flanks and fight understanding of Fudge and
Gotta be a frustrating one for
Blabber.
so many fights where Cloud9 members have almost no health and they just can't quite finish them off. And the Lulu shield comes in, or someone steps forward and actually peels
Lovely, man.
for those other members. You know, both the calling as well as the rise cues are directional and can be blocked, right? Can be body blocked up. And we saw Cloud9 managing that really well in a lot of the team fights, just kind of dive and build some sort of has been
Hella creative. I see you out
board
in mid lane position.
It's actually Cloud for Fudge as well. Hard engage. Nocturne would be a solid pairing. Carry
Now
style,
that's
dive the
fucked.
back line.
Galio. And TSM are going to predict to be bottom half.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just nice to see.
All right.
Cloud9 still is maintaining
Honestly, just never go against the... No